Hey all, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com, and yes, it's Monday once again. Today is August 9th, 2010. Really quick weekend. I don't know how all of you felt, but my weekend seemed to just zip by. Anyway, here's a summary of what we got on the website today. It looks like it's an AT&T day. Now, I don't plan these days. They just happen to come up, and today was the day that all the announcements came from AT&T. So here's the first one. Sony Ericsson Xperia 10 officially debuts on AT&T, and this is the Sony Ericsson smartphone. I believe, if I can remember, it's one of the first ones in the US smartphone with Android. I don't know if I haven't seen another one. Sony Ericsson hasn't been doing a whole lot of stuff over here, but it looks like they're going to start getting into the market. But basically, it's debuting for. It's going to be available on August 15th. It's going to be $149.99 with a 2-year commitment, or as they say in the article, a 2-year ball and chain commitment. But if you go to the Sony store, the exact Sony website, they give you 20 bucks off. It's only $130, and supposedly it's going to be, when it comes out next week, and this is a huge rumor, on Amazon for 50 bucks. Now, it has some truly amazing. First of all, I did put a video on there showing it. No, you know what, I didn't. I'm sorry, that's the wrong story. I put the review link because the video was 13 minutes long and I didn't think everybody would want to watch it, so I put the link to the Engadget review, which has a fairly long article on the review and a video on there that's 13 minutes long. So I thought if you want to go, for those of you that want to go over and check it out, go ahead and check that out. Let me tell you exactly what it has on there. It comes with a 4-inch touch panel, a 1 GHz Snapdragon processor. It has built-in GPS, 8.1 megapixel camera, which is really good, 8 gigabytes of memory, and 2 gigabyte flash card. But here's the drawback: it only comes with Android 1.6. Now, according to the articles and the press releases, that's not a huge issue, and if you read again on the Engadget with the link, it explains why it's not as big an issue, and they do say it's probably going to be upgradable to the 2.2 by the end of the year. So if you do get it, you have to last that for a few months and then go ahead and upgrade. And of course, the Gingerbread 3.0 is even supposed to be coming out the beginning of next year, so that may not be too much of an issue. But it does have 2 really cool apps on there. One's called Mediascape, and that gathers your music, your photos, your video, and content from your phone's memory card and online, letting you browse, search, listen, and share your media from one unified view, which is really cool. So if you want to do Twitter and Facebook and pull all your pictures and do that and put it into one application, and you have them all there at one time. So it makes it really easy to do things. It makes it really easy to download music and pictures. So really cool. And it also has Timescape. And this one was pretty cool too. Automatically organizes social interactions in chronological order. And if you hit the infinite button, you can view communications from a single person in a single place. And that's the best part, because if you have somebody that sends you, if you get a lot of text messages, if you hit the infinity button, you can pick out the person that you want to see all the messages from at once, rather than seeing all your messages. And it puts it in chronological order. So I think that could be a really cool application. So check it out. Check out the review. I think you'll like it. Next, from AT&T, Samsung Flight 2 and Eternity 2 official for AT&T. Now, the Flight 2 is available right now on Radio Shack. I put a link for the Radio Shack on there for $49.99. The Eternity 2 is not going to be available until the 15th on the AT&T site. They have not announced the price for that yet, so I don't know. It's got to be less because it's a non-QWERTY keyboard slider. Now, these are not smartphones. These are what's called messaging phones, which basically gives you a whole lot of the smartphone stuff, the email messaging and all that stuff, but you don't have to buy the data packages necessarily. So it's just a less expensive phone if you're not into all the stuff that you might need with a smartphone. They do also have what's called PicDial, Smart Tweets, and Wear, and again, that deals with the social networking. Check out the article to get more information on that. The Eternity 2 is a 3-inch touchscreen device. It does have both of them have the AT&T mobile TV built in, which gives you the ability to watch TV through Flow TV. It has all kinds of TV applications on there, which is really cool, for $9.99 a month. Although they are running an offer right now for free if you check it out through AT&T.com. I put, again, a link for that on there also. So, and then the Flight 2 is a touchscreen with a slider and full QWERTY. So they look like pretty cool phones. If you want to go, if you don't want to go the $200 route of the big smartphones, you can check those out. And then lastly, UVerse Mobile 2.0 for Apple iPhone available. And basically the application for your iPhone to run your UVerse is now available, and it's the first one that combines the ability to download TV shows and watch them, and then use and have remote DVR access, which is really cool. And there is a video showing this, and it's really cool how you can go in there, go into the channel. It gives you the options of kind of like a Flow or a Hulu TV of just watching TV shows, and you can do it. And if you have the Uverse TV plan U300 or higher, you get this all for free. There's no additional charge for it, so it's really cool. If you have if you're a Uverse customer, this is something, and you're an iPhone customer, then it's a great marriage for you. Go ahead and check that out, and check out the video explaining it to you. Under categories, and this is under iPhone, Verizon, and Apple. Will Verizon get the iPhone in January? Evidence builds. And again, this is a rumor thing, and you know how I feel about rumors. I'm not huge into it, but since I put the last rumor on, I'll put this one on too. But basically, they're saying the evidence is building because there's been a really good source saying that Apple has ordered almost 1 million or 1 million chipsets from Qualcomm in the CDMA format, which is what Verizon runs, as opposed to the GSM format, which is what AT&T runs. So it's a pretty good tale. Apple has never done this. Supposedly they're going to be delivered in December, which means a January release for the phone, so to speak. I don't know if they do it that quickly. Normally, and knowing Verizon as well as I do, they test phones to the nth degree, so is it going to hit January? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. But if the iPhone hits January, if the iPhone hits Verizon, it's going to be a huge boon for them. That's all I got for today. I know it's Monday, it's short, it's brief. If you want to check out the full articles on these, and please do, because there's a lot more in depth in all of these articles on www.phonescholar.com. Have a great day. I will talk to you tomorrow.